còn nhớ đến Saigon năm cũ, nhớ ngôi trường cổ kính của ngày xưa, nhớ những giờ anh đón học ban trưa, và nhớ tới những ngày bên nhau ấy. Saigon cũ có em và anh đây, chiều cuối tuần hai đứa hẹn hò nhau trong công viên bóng mát buổi ban đầu. Em làm nũng gỡ tay khi anh nắm. Sài Gòn này đã chẳng còn thơ mộng, đường Duy Tân vắng hai đứa bên nhau, trường văn khoa hoa phượng hết khoe màu, mùa xuân đến không còn nghe chim hót, rồi mùa thu những buổi chiều nắng nhạt, anh ngồi buồn lặng ngắm lá vàng bay, nghĩ tới em trong vóc dáng thon gầy, và tưởng đến những ngày xa xôi ấy. Sài Gòn này đã chẳng còn thơ mộng, đường Duy Tân vắng hai đứa bên nhau, trường văn khoa hoa phượng hết khoe màu, mùa xuân đến không còn nghe chim hót, rồi mùa thu những buổi chiều nắng nhạt, anh ngồi buồn lặng ngắm lá vàng bay, nghĩ tới em trong vóc dáng thon gầy, và tưởng đến những ngày xa xôi ấy. Sài Gòn cũ có em và anh đây, chuyện chúng mình tưởng mãi mãi dài lâu, tháng tư buồn hai đứa phải xa nhau, để nay đây tiếc nhớ thuở ban đầu, tháng tư buồn hai đứa phải xa nhau, để nay đây tiếc nhớ thuở ban đầu.
It was absolute chaos.
All your regulations went out the door that day.
There was tremendous confusion.
It was like a tsunami of people.
Jerry Berry, 25-year Marine pilot, flew the ambassador out of Saigon in 1975.
Tony Colson, I flew with Air America from 1970 to 1975. We never did get the words as the evacuation has begun. It evolved. That's the only way I can describe it. It just evolved.
People, lorries and cars, all chasing one American evacuation convoy after the other.
The streets are full, the embassy grounds are absolutely packed with people. And my first trip into the embassy was strictly to get the ambassador, and he didn't get on, and that was like 1 in the afternoon. And so we don't know what to do now, so we should start shuttling people out. And this goes on, and the crowds,
there was no end to it.
Never dissipate.
There was no end to it. And you just kept flying until really you reached your physical and your mental limitations. When you would land, you'd just be mobbed by people. And so you look back and you could see everybody climbing in. You could feel the helicopter rock a little bit. Who knows how many were back there? I have no idea. You just slowly start to lift up. Occasionally you'd take off, and out of total desperation that they were hanging onto the skids. And what are you going to do? It was beyond your control. Landing in these, we call it confined areas, was always a problem. And especially small areas like rooftops or whatever, you didn't know if they were structurally sound. You've always got something that is going to be in your path. You taxi forward, now you're looking straight down, you know, about 4 stories. So the helicopter is always hanging by a thread, so to speak. The only way you could describe it, it was like swarms of helicopters. That's the way you describe it. It was swarms of them.
The Hancock and the Midway, both out there, they were both big deck fixed wing carriers, and they changed them over, repainted the spots, and made them helicopter carriers for the evacuation of Saigon. Deck space is very limited. I mean, every one of the ships pushed some helicopter over the side. There was just no room for them. And you had no choice. You had to clear the decks and make room for the evacuation. You know, it's an interesting question of how many trips you made and how many, I don't know to be exact, but I think mine was close to 14 trips in and out. I don't think I felt physical fatigue like I felt mental fatigue. It was just, those crowds were never getting any smaller. You're thinking, this can't end. How do we end something that's the same size crowd 12 hours into this thing as it was when we started? And we're not making a dent. So I land on the roof, it's 4:50 in the morning. So I said, I'm not leaving until the ambassador's on board. And I just kind of threw in, the president sends. 2 minutes later, the ambassador's on board. It's like, in retrospect, all he wanted was the president or somebody to order him out. Now it comes out that I brought a direct order from the president.
Yes,
thank you.
That's what I read.
Yes. Yeah, thank you. Obviously I didn't, because the president has no comm with me. But the minute we took the ambassador out, and you didn't realize it at the time, it's over now. Because now the Marines took charge. They locked all the doors, locked the gates, and they moved themselves to the roof. And I don't think at the time, until the very end, they all thought we were coming back. I know when we took those last Marines out, you could see the tanks entering the city. They were on the way in, and it was absolutely over at that point, and the chaos was still the same.